Yes, sir, Ski. How you doing today? Welcome back, family, to D's Daily DD. You know how we do. We go over our due diligence, talk about what's happening in the market, but I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, right? So don't take it as that. Take it for educational and entertainment purposes only, right? All right, so today I'm pretty hyped, guys. I'm happy the way we're sitting right now, right? We're slightly in the green for the day with AMC, right? Nothing crazy. But today was just a wild bull in the whole market, right? There was a lot of volatility for sure. But you know what I do want to tell you guys is that get ready, because you know where we're going. All the apes, right? It's just a countdown now, right? I don't know the exact day, guys, but you know, word on the street is that it's coming, you know, within the next couple days, maybe couple weeks. All right. So just hang in there, you know. Take care of what you got to take care of. You know what I please, you know, be safe, guys. When this thing's running, right? Like, have a plan. Write things down. Right now is a good time to just get prepped and get ready and write things down and how you're gonna execute it and go about it, because when it's in the moment, guys, you know, there's a lot of things that could happen and whatnot to change your mind or change your plan, right? And then you're gonna be mad with the end results if you mess up, right? But yeah, just get ready. Nobody knows the top, but just at least have some kind of strategy, all right, in hand and ready. Also, we're gonna talk a little bit about Lucid, and I got to go into the metaverse a little bit today, which I'm talking about, like Decentraland. I was kind of exploring a little bit more, and I'll show you some pictures and stuff. But yeah, I just want to kind of explain what Decentraland is and why I think it's gonna really pop off. All right, and shout out to all the subscribers. Thanks for coming back, guys. I love y'all, and let's jump into it. All right, I got you. Let's go. Hey, any green day, guys, I'll take it, right? So the very first thing that I want to start off with is going to be this right here, right? This is good news. This is like I'm saying, that's why I think the dominoes are starting to fall, guys. We're seeing more and more of this come out every single day, right? So we're talking about the Justice Department targets spoofing and scalping in short seller investigation. Now, I'm not subscribed to this. I'm not gonna pay for this. But federal prosecutors are investigating whether short sellers conspired to drive down stock prices by sharing damaging research reports ahead of time and engaging in illegal trading tactics. People familiar with the matter said, right? So listen up, guys. The Justice Department has seized hardware. You're talking about the boys in the blue just coming in and taking things and whatnot, right? Seized hardware, trading records, and private communications in an effort to prove a wide-ranging conspiracy among investors who bet against corporate shares. The people said one tactic under investigation is spoofing, an illegal ploy that involves flooding the market with fake orders in an effort to push a stock price up or down. Ooh, and there's another one is scalping, where activist short sellers cash out their positions without disclosing it. Damn. Yeah, guys, they're gonna be in big trouble. This guy is Carson Block, right? The fiery short seller behind Muddy Waters. Okay, this dude, I'm sure he searched. Oh, so he was served with a search warrant by an FBI agent in October. Ooh, let's go. How can you not, you know, feel this in your intuition, guys? Like, the squeeze is coming in any day now. How do you think is that we've been having all these green days recently, right? We didn't see a green day for like 3 months. You know, so okay, wait, sorry, before the chart, let's jump into this. So we have, you know, CEO Adam actually talking about this publicly, which is like really just throwing me off. Like, I'm like, man, this guy must know something. All right, just my opinion. All right, so well, would you look at this? Justice Department is pursuing wide-ranging investigation of short sellers. Federal prosecutors are investigating whether short sellers conspired to drive down stock prices. Wall Street Journal. That's the article I just showed you, but man, he literally just tweeted it out, right? All right, guys. So look, for AMC, what I just really want to see is us close above $20 on Friday, right? 2001 is going to be the battle right now, because when we zoom out here a little bit, we're looking good, guys. We're sitting good. Watch. It's been forming these bull flags and breaking out of them, right? So as you can see, there was one here. Bull flag broke out of it, consolidated. We got a rip, formed another flag, and went down right, and then broke out. And we're still looking good because, you know, we're up here now. We're in this channel over here, guys. All right, so we got away from this red line, right, which was the 1340, guys. Look at this. We're making higher highs and higher lows as we go, right? And that's what I think is good. Today, man, they got really scared right in the morning. This thing was running hot. I was looking for it to break above 2050, and it did for a second, but then it kind of came back down, right? So because I was playing a weekly option, I told you guys yesterday I got an option. I made like 55%. I got out of it right today, and because it was gonna expire Friday, and I just don't know where this is gonna end up Friday. But yeah, I made a little bit of money, right? And any green is good for me, right? I'm happy with that. And I just did a little swing trade, and I've been able to do that the past couple weeks, right? But if you're doing options, guys, please understand what you're doing and make sure that yeah, you're taking on and understanding the risk, right? Because they're a lot riskier than just shares, right? So yeah, I just want to zoom out here on the daily, guys. You know, this falling pattern here, I believe that we are out of it. I mean, this is a lot of strength here. You know, we broke out. Now we have a little doji candle. Usually, right, when it's green like that, it means the next day we're gonna have a pretty good day. And I'm just going by my, you know, past, you know, technical analysis on where we're at right now, guys. But I think we're looking good right now. Okay. OBV, look at how good the OBV is. It went down a little bit, but it's high. It's back to this high over here, right? So that's what you want to see. The OBV is just like the money that's coming in, right? I believe. That's how I understand it. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna show you the SPY. You know, just a really just volatile day, guys. I mean, it started to rip, came down, rode the EMAs, and what you see is like you had the cross of the EMA right here, right? So that's how you knew it was gonna be a green day. Okay, like once you learn technical analysis and the patterns and whatnot. But this is not good right here, right? Where you see this huge red sell off. So it's very choppy right now. You see a lot of ups and downs that are pretty hardcore. Okay, that's the 2 minute. So I'm just gonna zoom out to the daily on the SPY, right? This is the SPY. It's starting to form this W pattern here, right? So it's George W. So since it went down and tested that, it could come down and test this area, but most likely it's gonna start to make its way back up. But remember, we're still kind of unclear on what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. So let's look at the AMC Options Chain, guys. This kind of gives us an idea of where we're at. Like, and this is exactly why I've been saying $20, right? So the $20 thing is coming from this 22,000 contracts, guys, in the money on top of all of these, right? So it just adds so much more. So by Friday, I want to see between a close, right, between 20 and 23, right? There's another, like, if we do get past this, you know, tomorrow, if they need to start hedging the market makers, right, they're going to be able, it's going to push a little bit more. And what I need to tell you guys with AMC, guys, volume, right? So volume is going to indicate when the squeeze starts, guys. You will see an absurd amount because either the short sellers are going to close out, right? Or, you know, we're going to see a lot of buying FOMO come in. But, you know, that's when I think you will know that the squeeze is starting. You're just going to see like a day where we have like maybe like 200 million volume, right? That's what's going to push. And look, 23, and then at 25 we have another 14,000. So lots and lots of call options there. I hope this doesn't come back down to this area, right? We're close to 20, but at 15 there's 10,000, and at 17 there's 11,000. So because like what I've been hearing is that March 4th is when that starts, like the day that they have to start doing the daily reporting, right? All these hedge funds. And you see the government is on them right now. So that's the day that, you know, supposedly, I hate giving dates. I'm not here to give dates and whatnot when the squeeze is, but that's supposedly when we should start to see, or right before then, because they have to clean all their books, right? Before then. So yeah, max pain is 19. We're at 1961, so we're above it again. That's good. Now let's point this out. Utilization has wouldn't have remained at 100% or more than for a week if there wasn't an authority behind it, right? Must have ordered a freeze on share lending, AMC, GME, and others, since securities lending market is currently under investigation. I mean, I'd rather be at 100% than 80%, 81% what it was, right? And you got 117 million shares on loan and 22.86% of the float on loan. All right, real quick, just to, you know, wrap this up on AMC today, guys. Like I said, I'm happy with where we're at right now. This thing could just pop off any day now, right? And it seems to be very near. All right, so supposedly 1.4 million shares with 42,000. Like I said earlier, this was at 60 some thousand when we crossed that the $20 mark for a bit, right? But looks to me like we're winning currently 42,000 in the money versus 33,000 puts that are in the money. Okay. And this is good to see. Hopefully they'll start to reduce the short percentage, right? because yesterday was 59 compared to other days that are high 64, 65, sometimes 70. I've seen as high as 70%. All right, cool. That's all I got for for AMC. Let's go and talk about Lucid real quick. The first thing we've got to talk about is this, that they have their earnings coming up on Monday, February 28th. All right. So right now, after it had this drop, right, as the 5-minute chart, we saw a reversal, nice V pattern, and then it's making its way back up. It's following this uptrend, right? So we have to see how long this uptrend will last, but I think it wants to go test $30, right? I'm looking for 30 because that's the major just psychological resistance. But after 30 is when major bulls come back in and they start buying again, right? So I was able to pick up a few more shares, right? With that money I made from AMC with the options, guys, I rolled it over, right? So I basically have gotten a few, maybe 5-6 shares for free of maybe a little bit more, but of Lucid, okay, because I just roll the profits into it. I'm just trying to accumulate, right? That's my game plan. That's my strategy. And yeah, I think they got some good things coming, guys, for sure. Okay, so the chart's looking good. RSI strong. It's on an uptrend again right now, and we got above, right? This is where you saw it bounce off of this resistance. Like this was resistance for a while, chopped it, tried it, rejected, passed it, went back one more time, and now it flipped. And I believe this is an uptrend now, right? So volume, it's just been really low. So this is really impressive because that means there's a lot of buying coming in because that's just really low volume compared to like this thing has gone into 100 million volume as well before, right? So yeah, you just see there you go, 79 million versus 65 million in the orders in the order flow, all right? So yeah, Lucid options chain real quick, guys. Let's look at what's going on. Refresh it. There we go. So it closed exactly at 29, right? Going down. So right now, currently, it would have to be 29.01, right, for these to be in the money. But $30, guys. We'll have a boost. Look at how many are there. It's 17,000 open interest right now, right? That's the biggest chunk. So that's gonna be the battle line for sure for Lucid. But not too bad movement today. I kind of like today, right? Just very choppy, but definitely showing its strength. Okay, and yeah, very low volume, so that means just a lot of buy orders coming through in order to push the price up like that. So these we want to get to the 30 to get these out of the money because after that it's too far up. But 35, those are probably going to be in the money, but you never know, maybe the shorts will cover. This does have high interest too. Okay, short interest. This is what I just freaking can't believe, guys. Look at how many days of red. This was literally 2 months on Lucid, 2 months of problems with the shares, right? Fails to deliver. That's absurd, guys. Like, look at how much money we're talking about here. I mean, this is no small amount of money, guys, right? So that's why the short interest is pretty damn high on Lucid. There is this article that came out, guys, about the battery. It has a lot of details. I'm not going to really, spend too much on this article, but it's from Inside EVs. And it's talking about just how the charging works. Okay, but I'm just going to read literally this piece from here. But as we always say, the charging speed is all about how quickly the vehicle adds back miles of range, and there is no EV that can match the Lucid Air in that. Not even Tesla, right? Even with charging on the lower power station, the Air adds back range at an amazing pace and pumps back 300 miles of real world driving in under 30 minutes, guys. That's insane, right? Like that's their first car they're putting out. It already has that. Nuts. All right, cool. So let's switch it over to, I know I've been talking about Mana. I'm just going to kind of explain what it is. All right. Decentraland. Okay. So Decentraland is a decentralized virtual world where plots of land can be bought and sold. That's the first thing. Built on the Ethereum blockchain. The platform shot to mainstream fame when Metaverse Group, NFT-based metaverse real estate company, bought a plot of land, right, for 2.43 million in November of 2021, right? That's when you saw that thing just shoot up. So you can, when you go in there, you can buy property, you can trade NFTs, you can go to events, entertainment, right? Like all kinds of things in there, right? So it's just a virtual world, and you don't need the goggles, Oculus, right? You can do it with your computer, your browser. Okay, so right now it's currently sitting at 333 is what it says here on Coinbase. 330 right now, right? So it's up a little bit for the day. It's up, let's see what I want. Here we go, 2.99% for the day, right? So it's kind of even, but it's still slightly in the green. Now we're gonna go to their Twitter real quick. If you guys want to go follow them, right? This is Decentraland, and I'm gonna read this. Explore an incredible virtual social world, created and owned by its users. Start exploring here, right? So you go in there, you connect your MetaMask wallet and or whatever wallet you have, and then that's how you get access to that, right? So let me show you real quick what it looks like. Of course, the graphics are going to improve over time, but this is just what it currently looks like, right? So I went to the aquarium here today, right? This is me right here. I was just exploring. Like I said, there's a bunch of NFTs in there that are like with shoes, with clothes, whatever, with art. So these ones you can actually buy them, right? If you walk up to them, it'll put a link up and it'll take you to OpenSea if you want to actually buy them and see how much they're going for, right? But yeah, these are real NFTs that people own, right? So when you log in, this is gonna be the loading screen right here. This is what I look like, right? And that's just one part, and then here's another one. So as you can see, there was people just getting loaded in. There is actually a lot of people in there, guys, and it runs 24/7, right? So you can log in whenever. And here, do you see this guy? Like a little alien. It's all dressed up. Probably is an NFT outfit, right? That he owns. All right. So last thing, guys. You know, these guys are getting major players. They already have Atari that has a deal with them. They have Samsung that has another deal with them. But the biggest news right now yesterday was that a bank joined in, right? A major bank, which was JP Morgan. I'm going to right here show you this tweet. Has opened an Onyx lounge within Decentraland and published on paper and metaverse opportunities, right? So there's this article that came out on CoinDesk, and JP Morgan is the first bank into the metaverse, guys. They're the first, right? Looks at business opportunities. So JP Morgan is the largest bank in the US, and they have become the first lender to arrive in the metaverse, having opened a lounge in Decentraland, a virtual world based on blockchain technology, right? Let's see. There is a lot of client interest to learn about the metaverse, right? People are interested in it. So JP Morgan's head of crypto and the metaverse sent an email we put together on our white paper to help clients cut through the noise and highlight what the current reality is and what needs to be built on the technology of commercial infrastructure, right, for the workforce in order to maximize full potential of our lives in the metaverse. Here's what the last part I'm gonna read on this, but because I don't want to take up too much of your time right today, but here we go. So JP Morgan begins its assessment on metanomics by pointing out that the average price of a parcel in the virtual doubled in the later half of 2021, jumping from 6,000 to 12,000 by December. So in December, that was the average price of the lands, right? 12,000. December across the four main Web3 metaverse sites: Decentraland, Sandbox, and Somium Space, and Crypto Voxels. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to go ahead and read that later, I'll go ahead. It's not too long, but I'll go ahead and drop the link down in the description, guys. Yeah, so that's what I got for you guys today, right? I think that's what you know, we got to know for the day for sure. And just reminder that right, we're the apes here. We're here holding strong with AMC, guys. I'm not giving up, right? I know what I'm holding. And so yeah, just hang in there, guys. We're close. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by today. Hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow in the next video. All right, peace out.